Welcome back to the Stew for Lunch radio program. We got Mark right now in our studios, and he is with Illiana Waterproofing. Mark, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Stu. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. You know, we're hanging out here in the studio. And Mark, let's learn a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Right here from the region, originally from Calumet City. Been living right here in Indiana, in Dyer, for the last 15 years.
All right. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cal City guys, so you know all about the different kind of temperatures and all the type of houses around in the area.
We're well aware of everything that goes on in this region, whether it be northwest Indiana or even the south suburbs of Chicago.
All the different water planes and all that stuff.
Absolutely. Yes, we do.
So how long have you been involved in waterproofing?
I've been in this industry just over 14 years now.
Nice.
So I've been doing this a long time.
There you go.
Between my partner and I, we've got combined over 40 years experience in this industry. So,
oh, excellent.
So
excellent.
we definitely know what's going on out there.
So when we talk about Illiana Waterproofing, what does Illiana Waterproofing do? Or what is it all about?
Well, it's about just that. We're a basement waterproofing company. If you've ever owned a home that has a basement and you've gotten seepage, it's a real issue. Nobody likes water in their home, let's face it.
It's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. It causes mold and mildew issues, which can be cause some very serious health effects. As well as, let's face it, if you've got a basement, why would you want water in this basement? You can't do anything with it then. You can't use it even for storage. You can't finish it off and turn it into a bedroom or a family room or anything like that. So this is all lost space. So if you're getting seepage, we can come in and take care of this issue for you one way or another, and all our work is guaranteed lifetime warranty. We can come in and so that and allow you to retake your basement.
So a family out there, they got the house, they just check it out, and we've all seen it where it just starts creeping and creeping, especially this type of weather where it gets cold a little bit and it's starting to thaw down, and we get the rain, and you just start seeing the water creeping.
Yep, absolutely. We come in, and there's several different issues. There's several different reasons this could be happening. So, like I said, we come in, we give you a free professional diagnosis, a no obligation quote, and let you know exactly what your issues are, what the problem is, and what the best and most effective way is to fix these problems. And we guarantee it.
What are some of the issues that you see that is there a common theme that you see?
There's a couple that really come to mind. Most of all, a big issue is usually a drain tile problem, especially here in northwest Indiana. There's a lot of cinder block basements out this way, and a lot of these homes, when they were originally built, didn't even have drain tile, and if it did, they're so old that it's the old clay drain tile. So this stuff goes bad after a while. So basically, we diagnose that issue and fix that, or whether it be maybe a crack in your foundation. That's another issue. But yeah.
Well, and also, I mean, you look at some of the different houses, whether it's, you're not talking just about flooding basements. You're talking, this is the stuff that can be prevented, that actually is not just be prevented from just a sump pump. This is some actual issues from the foundation.
Yes, these are issues that once they start, they're never going to go away. You may only get them, say, on driving, really heavy rainstorms, or when it's been raining several days in a row. It may be that type of issue. You may have had this problem 6 months ago, and even right now, though it's raining outside, maybe you don't have that issue today. It doesn't mean that issue's been fixed, because it hasn't. It will come back eventually, whether, like I said, it's done during a really bad rainstorm or what have you. So who wants to deal, like you said, with water in their home? It's a very serious issue.
And now, with the free information that you get out there before, you're not going to just start drilling anything or going in. So the people come out there, the houses, you're going to give them an explanation of what's going on in their homes?
Absolutely. We let them know exactly what's causing this problem, why this is happening, and we explain to them exactly what we do when we come in to fix this problem, so that there's no surprises down the road. When we come in, the homeowner knows exactly what's in store for them. They know exactly what it is that we're going to be doing.
Now, what is the average age of a home that you guys usually work on?
You know, Stu, we work on homes from brand new to 60, 70, 80 years old and everything in between. It just really depends. A lot of your newer homes, in fact, have an above grade issue. A lot of the brick that's used, it isn't sealed like it once was 50 years ago. So it's very porous. So sometimes on some heavy rains, this brick can get hit and it seeps in through and runs down into your basement. That's another solution that that's another thing that we are able to take care of. We do also take care of above grade issues.
So you're talking about the stuff when you're like you're eye level to the ground, right? And you start seeing it coming down on the wall. Is that what above grade would be, or where does that usually come in from?
Above ground would be actually the brickwork that's above the actual ground.
Okay.
And it actually penetrates the brick.
Oh.
And seeps in through the brick and then finds a passage in somewhere along the line. And you may actually think it's coming from down, where the floor and the wall meet, but in reality, it may be coming in someplace else and running down that area.
Okay, so right on that ground level where the bricks are, because of the, then is it just because they're using I don't want to say cheaper bricks.
No, it's the way they fire the bricks these days.
Okay.
They don't fire the bricks the way they once did. I think there's some EPA issues or what have you there.
Oh, okay. So they used to use a little bit the old.
Yeah.
The
old school.
The old
that
school
they just
stuff.
can't do anymore.
Okay, so the older home you're not gonna deal with that, but you're gonna get that's where the ground stuff or the
right. Anything below grade is definitely with the older homes.
Now, is this a situation where you're going to have a danger? Is it a drilling issue, or what do you guys? What is the process that go through for just any kind of home? Just for example, like.
Well, when we come, you mean just to look at the home to figure out what's wrong, or
what are you looking at? Let's go through it. Let's say you come over to a house, you find a seepage issue. Now you discover it's below grade. What is the process? What are you suggesting on it? Generically.
Again, I mean, if it's a drain tile problem, we have to come on in, and it's pretty standard with any waterproofing company out there. We actually come in and we have to actually chisel up your floor, and we haul that old concrete away, and we lay in a new drain tile system and run it to your sump pump.
Oh, excellent! So
and then we put the floor back, leave everything all nice and clean and tidy, and we're done. Job complete. Work guaranteed.
Now, for customers out there, is there any suggestions as a former technician type person in the heating and air? I know when you'd go visit a furnace or something, you'd always ask that maybe like clear a little path for stuff like that. Is there any suggestions that you have for customers, or are you guys pretty used to any kind of basement?
Well, we're pretty used to any kind of basement. However, we do ask that before we come in, if you do want us to come in and do the work, that you do give us about a 5-foot berth around the entire perimeter of the basement so our guys can get in and do their job and get out of your lives. So.